We are going to see what you need to know for the month of October or the rest of October. All right, this will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node placements. All right, Cancer. All right, we have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit, Virgo energy with the Eight of Cups on the bottom. All right. Okay, so I feel like you're coming up with a game plan at work, Cancer. You have some type of game plan or some type of strategy to win or to get something that you want at work. You have some type of plan. You're like, yes, I'm going to get something to either to work, or you want something to go a certain way at your job. So I feel like you are thinking of what you're going to invest in. So you're thinking of investments. You're like, yeah, so what else should I invest in for my job or for my work? So I feel like you're trying to find better materials, quality materials, or larger companies or bigger names or bigger items. Like you want like larger, you want something in bulk or something like that. um I feel like you want people to feel a certain way when they come to your job or something like that. Or I feel like it will just make you feel better. This is why you're like, yeah, it's going to make me feel better to have it this way. This is what I want to do, and you're not going to budge. I feel like you have completely, with the King of Swords here, this is telling me that you have come to a point where you not budging, like you are certain that this is what you want. And so I see you doing a lot of research and really trying to figure out what you're going to invest in. That's exactly how you're going to do it. Is you're going to look into these companies, look into these names, look into your options, look into what you're going to invest in. Just because this is what you want, that's literally the only reason. I don't see anything wrong with that, but and I don't really see anyone in your way either. I just I'm not sure if you're going to like the results or something like that. All right, we have broke. Yeah, so I feel like something broke at your job. You're trying to fix it here, but you have to order a new part, a bigger size, a new one, or something like that. Didn't I get this in your like? I feel like I got this in another reading or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I feel like something broke. Now you're trying to. Now you feel like okay, I feel like I need to replace it. So yeah, something is going to break where you are. You feel like you need to replace it. You don't want to replace it, but you have to. So you're trying to find a new one, a better one, a more reliable one. Yeah, you have to fix this. Something needs tending to, or something like that. Let me get one more. Yeah, repay. Yeah, because I feel like you need to get something back. So you're like, yeah, the only way I can repay somebody back for breaking their things, or the only way I can get my money back for something being broken is by investing in a new one. So I feel like you're trying to find a new one, but you want to get a good deal. So you're trying to replace something that's broken, but you want a better deal on it. You don't want to pay the same price or pay more than you usually do because you're like, yeah, I keep coming to repay or to buy a new one. I don't want something that's not working anymore. You feel like you're so I feel like you're just walking away. You're just going to leave it alone. You're just like, yeah, I don't want to repay this anymore or something like that. Especially after looking into something deeper, it's like you just don't want it anymore if you can't have it at a better quality or um, something like that. Something. I just know that you're trying to figure out how to replace something. All right, we have grief. Yeah, you're upset about this. This is sad. Something broke. You're sad about it. I feel like you're telling someone you're upset about this. You're like, yeah, so this is how you're feeling. This is the feeling you're starting to feel is grief or sadness. You're like, yes, something broke. I'm sorry that I did that. But I feel like you're being very logical. You're like, yes, I want to repay it, or yes, I want to give it back, but I want to get a better one this time around. I don't want to get the same quality as the one before. I want a better quality. So I feel like you're expressing your grief, or you already expressed your grief, because this is how something has you feeling. So this is like you going to your boss and saying that your computer keeps breaking. You're trying to figure out how to get them to repay for it. So maybe that's what is going on. You're trying to figure out how to get somebody else to repay for something, or get somebody else to give you something back, or something like that. Something about um repaying something or refixing something that's been broken. All right, you have surgery. Okay, so yeah, maybe it was a body part that's been broken. Okay, so this is a part of a surgery. So if you're a surgeon, hopefully you're not breaking hopefully you don't break any tools or anything, but I feel like some of you may need surgery, or something needs surgery now. I feel like you were going to use something to do now something you don't have the right tools to do surgery, or if it's not that, I just feel like you broke a bone, now you need surgery. You're like, how am I going to repay this? I want to, or you trying to get the best like quality stuff. I just feel like someone here may actually like need surgery, or something that's broken needs surgery. Like if you broke something like a vase or something, it needs to be put together. Like it's going to be very tedious, like a surgery. You know this, the fact that something is broken, you're like, yeah, it's going to be like a surgery to put this shit back together. I would rather just buy a new one, or something like that. So this is what you're trying to get around. You don't want to have to do the surgery just because something broke. You don't want to have to fix it by hand. You want to find something that's going to be better. So you're thinking of, how do I, like, it's like you want to take a step back and think about, like, what did you, when it came to your options on what you wanted to invest in last time, where did you go wrong? Like this may be like a first, or like, I mean, the second surgery or something. You're like, yeah, I cannot do this again. I cannot get this surgery again. I cannot get this operation again. This cannot happen again. If something broke once, it will not break on me again. This could even be with the car. Like anything that needs, like, this is just anything that could break around you. I just feel like you just don't want to have to, like, you're taking heed to why something is breaking. You're like, yeah, um, this is not going to keep happening. This is the last time I'm going to pay for something like this. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Magician, Aries energy, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Five of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, now this is a conversation that's being had here. I feel like you really want something, you really want a new one, or you really want something to be replaced. I feel like you're going to get it, but you have to go back to where you got the first one. So I feel like you're going back. You're like trying to figure out, okay, I feel like you're trying to look at the label or the tag of something to see where it came from, or you're trying to identify exactly what the body part is to see, like, okay, can we, like, if this is like a I'm getting like a plate in someone's bone, or you know how they put like rods in people's like legs and stuff. I feel like it could be something like that. Like you have to figure out, okay, where do we get this exact one that, like, you have to figure out where the exact one is. You have to get that exact part, that exact tool, that exact something from a specific place. So I feel like you're figuring this out, because I feel like there's only a certain manufacturer, or there's only a certain person that makes this. This is someone who has a specialty to make something or to give you something. This product is valuable. I mean, it could be something like a computer or something like that, or or some type of something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I feel like you're trying to get something that's more updated, or it's like it could be like the brand new phone, laptop, the newest version of something. You want the new one. Like you're not budging on that. You feel like you deserve the new one since you dealt with the broke one, or you want the highest quality one or the most futuristic one. this is what you are trying to get, but I don't know if it's available or something like that. Like it may not be available. Yeah, you may have to wait. I feel like there's like a back order or something like that. Something is not available right away, but I feel like maybe you could reserve it or something. All right, we have alchemy. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to figure. I feel like you're trying to bribe someone now. You're like, yeah, you're like, please, like, let me. I can do something for you to help. Like, I feel like you're in a rush here. Like you're like, I can do something for you. I can make it easy for you to do this or to give this to me. Okay, so I feel like you're trying to get something to go your way. I feel like it's a little bit difficult for some reason. Like you can't rush a surgery or you can't rush this operation. This operation is to not be rushed. Yeah, okay, we have more money coming. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you don't have the money now. The money is coming in later. So you have to wait, I feel like, or something like that. Like maybe um someone's like, "Yeah, I can do that for you, but you got to pay me now." You're like, "Well, I don't get paid till such and such. Like, can you front me?" I don't really know what the more money coming is trying to say. Um let me pull another deck. Can you clarify the more money coming? All right, we have the high priestess. Yeah, I just feel like you're trying to. Okay, so yeah, so you just need more money to invest. That's it. So I feel like it's coming. Here you are. So I feel like that you're gonna be able to like you know that you'll be able to buy like 10 of these or something like, but I feel like you just don't want to pay for it or you want a good deal or something like that. You're expressing that this is what you want from somebody or something like that. All right, and then we have infinity. Yeah, I feel like this is like you're going to do this for however long it takes. Like I feel like you would leave. I feel like you would like leave and come back and do it again. Yeah, I feel like whoever you're dealing with doesn't know that. Like I feel like you are insistent on getting something to go your way or um, to be fixed. You want something to be fixed. Yeah, yeah, you want something to be fixed now, not later. And I feel like you want it to stay running. You're like, yeah, I want this shit to last until I die. Like something needs to something does not something it could be like a big purchase. You do not want to buy it again. I'm gonna pull one more. Imagination. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you're still thinking here of who you can talk to or who can help you. I feel like you gotta brainstorm a little bit. I feel like this is what you're doing. You're trying to figure out, okay, so who do I invest in to get this thing fixed? Like who can fix it the fastest at the cheapest rate? I it's like you want this done. All right. It kind of split out on two ways. It kind of split out on the new moon in Cancer where it says you and your loved ones are safe. Um, so I feel like everyone is safe, but I just feel like something is still broken. All right, it says your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. All right, you got a moon in Taurus or be dealing with the moon in Taurus. But yeah, it's like you're imagining all this stuff that you want fixed, or you're imagining this is how it's gonna go, but it costs a lot of money, or like it's just you don't have the money. So I feel like you can't afford something right now. If something broke, or it's like you can't like you wanna. You're like, yeah, can I repay you later? No, you can't. Cancer. You have to pay someone right away. I know you would want something all the time without running out, but I feel like you have to spend the money. You need a practical plan to fix something. Like the hospital is like, or the doctor is like, yeah, well, you still need to pay your copay. I'm sorry, like I know you're saying your insurance is going to pay for it, but right now that's just the idea, your imagination. We need the money now, or something like that. Like whatever you're wanting here, it needs to be more practical. this is why you're upset, or this is why you're expressing yourself. You feel like something should be more practical for you. You're like, why is it so not practical for me to have something that I want? Okay. What's the outcome for Cancer? All right, we have hope. Yeah, so I feel like you just have to hope that everything will go okay. You just hope that, someone can maybe understand why something is broken, or that you broke something, or something like you're just hoping that someone gets it. That's all you have right now is hope. I feel like you need to come up with a practical plan on how to get something that you broke, or that is broken. Maybe you didn't break it, but it's broken and you're the one that has to fix it, whether it's your body or it's the actual body of a car or whatever it is. I feel like it's going to be different for all of you, but I feel like you're somewhere at work. I feel like you're at work, okay? Or this is at like a factory or something, so a place where they make multiple versions of something over and over, okay? I feel like something has broken, like a tool has been broken, a pencil has been broken, something that is used to get the job going or to keep it going is broken. So you have to get it fixed. You cannot, if you go back here, it's still going to be broken. So you're the one that has to get it fixed. So I just got a vision of a crab with like a split shell, like just deciding to abandon the shell and get a new one. So is that like the energy of, like, is that your energy, Cancer? Like you're deciding to get a new shell. You're like, yeah, that like, because you're the crab, right? You just gave me a message visually. I just got the message. Your crab or your home or whatever you decide to work in or with is broken. Your shell has broken, and like a crab does, you're going to leave that shell alone and go find a new one. You're going to invest in a new one. You're going to go somewhere else. But I feel like you're going to, like, while the crab is going from one shell to another, it has to hope to find a better shell. It's vulnerable, or it's lonely during that transition stage from going from one shell to another because it has no protection. So I feel like this is what you're afraid of. You're afraid of going without that protection. You're like, dang, this is not very practical here. Like, I can't be like, but I feel like you're the only one that could survive doing this because you're a Cancer. You know what it's like to move from shell to shell, like figuratively speaking, if y'all get what I'm saying, because obviously it's some item that's broken here, and whatever your broken item is, that's the shell, okay? So yeah, that's that. Thank you for, I guess, sending me that vision, Cancer, of what you were trying to do, what's going on here. Like, you're not happy to leave your shell that you're in, but it's broken. You have no other choice. You need to go find a better one. It's good to have hope. Let's get an angel number for Cancer, please. All right, we got 2333. Yeah, 333 coming out. So I feel like I'm right, or because 333 is a really good confirmation number for me. So y'all like the video, if this is resonating with y'all, let me know if it is hitting or whatnot. All right, but let me read the meaning on sun signs. This angel number asks that you always stay focused on the things that mean the most to your soul destiny. It says avoid distractions. Stay focused no matter how many distractions you face. All right, so when it comes to the situation, stay focused. Like, don't get caught up in being upset about it. I feel like you need to stay focused on fixing the situation. Um, yeah, like, don't get distracted. I feel like you're gonna walk away, or you're gonna leave, or get distracted. Like, if you're a crab moving from one shell to another, you better not get distracted and try to do anything else. Like, your first mission should be to get a new shell. That should be the first thing you're worried about as a crab in the ocean, the big scary ocean. You don't need to be going around shellless. Okay, so yeah, avoid all distractions. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and get another angel number. All right, we got 3355. All right. All right, so this angel number is about staying on the victory path. Live life, no, live your life purpose to the fullest. Live your life purpose to the fullest. This is spelled really weird in the thing. Anyway, yeah, so stay on the right path. All right, so don't get distracted and stay on the right path. Yeah, so back to the crab analogy. If you the crab and you just lost your shell, you better stay on the right path, like to the next shell, and don't get distracted. Don't go nowhere else. Cause let's say you hungry, like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me go stop, get do something else in between getting something fixed or taking care or replacing something, and then you end up getting ate by a shark because you didn't have your shell. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if we're going into crab mentality or something, I guess you could say. You sent me the vision, Cancer. I saw it. Like, I literally seen you as a crab. Like, all right, I'm about to get out my shell now. Let me hurry up and run into the next one. But yeah, whatever that is, whatever your shell is, yes, it is important that you go ahead and replace it. You just need to find the most practical one for you. So you have to keep researching. You need to keep I feel like the only way that you get over this is by you have to keep looking. I feel like you want to give up or you just want to do it by yourself or just handle something on your own. No. You need to stop getting distracted by your emotions and focus on like getting the next one. And I feel like you just have to research. That's it. I feel like that's the only way you can do this is by researching or looking it up for yourself and not feel sorry for yourself about something being broken. Okay? So I'm gonna leave the message there. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this message brought you clarity. If you feel like it did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.